Okay, so this news obviously broke hours ago. Then again, a few hours later with an update, you can see I was going to do a video, but I tried to wait till after Smackdown because they kept hyping it was going to be. They kept hyping it was going to be big, different, and it was. It was actually surprisingly good for the first time in a while. Um, Love the call ups, but that came at a price, didn't it? You should read the headline. That's why I make this video. I don't usually do that. Like the last ones I did was R Truth and Carlito, because that was random and they were in their legends when doing this video. Because these are also random, but also one of them in particular really upset me. Uh, and I'll get into that. Sorry. Okay. Get into it. And by the way, SmackDown did put me in a much better mood because it was actually good. So, and I'm just now like there's some of these names I didn't even know until looking into this just now. So I'm still learning stuff. And it's from Yahoo Sports because I tried to do other places and it wouldn't work in OBS. So Yahoo Sports. Uh, Story by Forbes. I mean, it's reputable and reputable. WWE releases the Wyatt Six, Andre Chase, and others in post WrestleMania cuts updated. The whole Wyatt Six, like that's actually sort of fucked up. We'll get into that. Uh, WWE releases on April 24, 2026. WWE made its annual spring cleaning releases. I love how that's in air quotes. Following WrestleMania, key names include Kairi Sane. I heard about that. Every member of Y6. News to me because I heard about Nikki Cross and Uncle Howdy and just now Joe Gacy. I know all of them. Andre Chase and Zoe Stark. Uh, WWE's releases come amid several NXT call-ups, including Blake Monroe, Ethan Page, and Saul Ruka. I was really thrilled with 2 out of 3 of those. Well, Blake Monroe hasn't debuted yet, but there's like big news on SmackDown, so soon. I like Ethan Page, but it's a rumor for a while, so it wasn't a big surprise. Saul Ruka, love to see debuted. I'm glad he's okay after that bump on NXT. Like I love to see he got caught up, man. Like, yeah, way overdue. WWE sadly released a handful of talent on a news dump Friday. This has become necessary evil for WWE. Yeah, okay. Let's make the annual roster cuts shortly after WrestleMania as new talent gets called up. The Wyatt Six, Uncle Howdy, Nikki Cross, Dexter Loomis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan were all given the axe after a lengthy feud with the MFTs. Yeah, see, this might sound harsh. I would have probably released the MFTs. They were very boring. They weren't doing anything. I know who their family is, but they weren't doing anything. The Wyatt Six were only boring by association. They were so cool when they debuted. The way even their theme song had even that had a build up to it. And when they finally played the whole one, everybody, myself included, were in tears because they exist as a tribute to Bray Wyatt in some way or another. And so them getting released, that's extra fucked up, like I said earlier. We're all given the axe after a few with the MFTs. This WrestleMania season, the long-term tension seemed like they had good chance of culminating in a WrestleMania match as the Wyatt Six touched the MFTs for their ceremonial lantern. Yeah, that crappy feud. The Wyatt Six finally received a device from April 3 broadcast of SmackDown. The Wyatt Six had incredible fanfare upon its horror-themed debut. Fans were into the act early on. Yes, we were, and there was even sizable support for the act as recently as this month. Though the heat for the attraction had died down considerably. Yeah, because this feud by Kairi Sane's release comes in the middle of a storyline opposite Io Sky, which is why it's a surprise. Yeah, she was an integral part of that story. Kari Kari suffered verbal abuse at the hands of Asuka. Yeah, and Io Sky's involvement appeared to be leading to a match between Asuka and Io with Kari's loyalty at stake. What now? Andre Chase, leader of Chase Zero, yeah, wasn't super into that stable. I like Thea Hill. I thought her winning the belt a few weeks ago was pretty hilarious and awesome. And you're in there stuck for trying to take that away from her. Uh, was released just 1 year after his former pupil Duke Hudson suffered the same fate. With more releases likely on the way, this class is already filled with well-traveled veterans who are likely to land on their feet on the independent circuit. Many who are cut before them have said words of encouragement about life after the WWE, which is actually doable now. But there are options, so there's that. There's that. Like I heard that Selena Vega and Aleister Black were released. Let me double check because I don't see it here in this article, so I'll double check real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. Selena Vega, Aleister Black, but it's not in this article. Oh, because that article's from 11 minutes ago. Damn. So yeah, they're released too. Aleister Black and Selena Vega. Um, yeah, I mean, Aleister Black did pretty good in AEW as Malachi Black, but they did leave on the best terms. I would love for him to come back. And then Selena Vega, who was she in TNA? Like she could easily go back there. Like who was she? It's been so long. I also like how these wrestlers are my age. Like that's something. Uh, who was she? Rosita. Yeah, she was in Rosita and Sarita. I didn't know which one she was. She could go back to TNA and do that. Although I wasn't really the biggest fan. Like if that were anyone else, that would have been instantly like failed on arrival because she's so good it worked for as long as it did. It's just with like Sarita, who's like awesome. Anyway, so yeah, seems like a good day to remind people that sometimes bad news is good news, said Top Dollar, who's now thriving in TNA. Yeah. Goodbye. Thank you, WWE. I'm really excited for whatever my next chapter will hold. Read a RFL message from Nikki Cross on her Twitter X account. Yeah, Nikki Cross, man. She's the reason I did this whole video. She's the reason I was upset earlier, man. If you don't know, I'm a massive Nikki Cross fan. She's the reason I even watch NXT now, like the current version of it. Like I used to watch the Game Store version, and I liked it. We got AJ Lee, okay, and then it came back years later as like a development. I didn't really watch it. It wasn't like for years I didn't watch it until I came across this video on YouTube about theme songs, and I heard this awesome theme song by this group called Sanity. I'm like, damn, that's awesome. But who's that girl with them? She's really incredibly beautiful. Nikki, I look it up. I'm like, Nikki Cross, she's on NXT. Maybe I should watch it. And I did. And my mind was blown at this woman from the beginning. She is such a talent, man. And then she got called up. And the fact that she didn't want to get called up, it says something. But she did mostly okay called up. It could have been worse. I mean, she was a superhero. I'm a fan of that stuff, obviously, if you're new here. She's a fan of that stuff, which makes it work even more. She was doing her badass Nikki Cross stuff. Then she was in the Wild Six. Like, yeah. And she won the belt, the women's championship, which was a great for about 5 minutes. The people turned for some reason. I loved it. I love seeing the wacky, goofy superhero as the women's champion because who says it has to be all serious, you know? But yeah, she didn't really have a chance to get back to the top. And in the Y6, she didn't really do too much at all, so just be there. Did she even have one match with the Y6? maybe she can go to AEW team with oh, Alpha Fire got released too, or is it Aladon? I get them confused. Whichever one's in AEW, Nikki Cross could team with her. Possibly up now since they're all released. The former team, because I always thought, I believe Aladon. Double check. I always confuse them. Yeah, Aladon reminds me a lot of Nikki Cross. I believe they can do great in AEW. Alpha Fire, she got released too. I heard. Let me double check that. Yeah, she got released too, unfortunately. So yeah, she can go there too. They can be a great team. Thank you all for the continued love and support. Special thank you to Robbie Brookside and William Regal for helping the stream come true. Thank you to the wrestlers, coaches, producers, all backstage crew who made this all possible. To the amazing girls in the locker room. Oh, here's the full list. Okay. Andre Chase, Alba Fire, Alistair Black, Apollo Crews. I never really liked them to begin with. I'm hearing. No, I'm not gonna celebrate anybody losing their job. That's horrible. But they didn't really make me like them, like at all. But Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy, Dante Chin, Dexter Loomis, Eric Rowan, who I guess will be now Eric Redbeard again. And you can go to AEW again. There's connections there. Uh, Joe Gacy, Kyrie Singh, the Motor City Machine Guns. What? Why? I guess they're going back to TNA. That's a given. I bet money on that. Nikki Cross, Santos Escobar again. Did he just get released and come back? Zelina Vega and Zoe Stark. Well, I'm not surprised. He's been off TV a while. And looks, it was good, but there was a lot of room for improvement, especially on the mic. Her status was really good for her, I thought. Then she got injured and now released. So this is insane. Pun not intended. Uh, my goodness, man. I don't care how you word it. I don't care how Triple H explains it. This is a problem. And they keep doing it. Oh, it's business. People, yeah, but come on, man. But Smackdown was great. I'm still a fan. I was questioning my fandom. I guess I'm not now. Uh, thank you for watching.